Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, the Blade Master. And well, I don't really have a name for this, what if, but I'll think of a name after. But this is, well, the first part and it's called, well, yeah. So basically what this is uh, Leaf, One Piece what if, which you should know by the thumbnail and shit. But this is like after the war, after the end of the story, basically Luffy and some others go back in time. So let's get into it. There's no intro, no recap for reasons like there's no other part, and I don't have an intro. This is a new channel, and it's first one I post on this channel. But I do have a Naruto What If channel, which I need some ideas. I know what I'm doing, but I haven't got time to recording mainly because I haven't recorded. But let's get into it. This what if. So Luffy, what is next for us? Usopp. Usopp. Yeah. You have asked that a lot over the past 3 years. Go do whatever you want. A man with shortish blonde hair walked up to the group. If yesterday was my favourite day when I gave birth to my children with Kaya from Syrup Village in the East Blue, today is when I killed the last three members of the Straw Hats, which include the Pirate King, the world's strongest swordsman, and a brave warrior of the sea. An evil chuckle left Helmeppo's mouth. Luffy, along with Zoro and Usopp, walked past Helmeppo, the first smiling. Usopp jabbed Helmeppo in the face, dropping him to the ground. Admiral or not, you are weak. Usopp stepped over Helmeppo. Both Zoro and Luffy laughed. The trio continued to walk north to Makino's bar. Yeah. Once the three arrived, there was a man with scruffy pink hair, the other Admiral Kobe, a friend to the Straw Hats. Zoro stood behind the bar in Makino's place with four mugs laid out. Luffy was on one of the remaining bar stools with Kobe on his left and Usopp on his right. Zoro, please pour us all a mug of sake, asked Luffy. Yes, Captain, replied Zoro. Zoro, I did it. I went to Raftail. I also got it, firmly spoke Kobe. The fruit to send us back to the past to be stronger, to save the world, spat out a happy and cheerful Luffy, one that Zoro and Usopp haven't seen for a while. Zoro spat out his sake, covering Luffy's face, and Usopp was laughing, and Kobe was quiet. Kobe has a serious look in front of him. Was a silver and dark blue was a silver and dark blue / purple fruit that had swirls with arrows all around it, going in different ways. How does the fruit work, and who is it for? Asked a curious Usopp. From my notes, it can be shared among, giving all the eaters the ability to go back to their birth with some changes to the time and way it was for them. But they go back with all their memories and strength, but they have to regain everything. Well, not really their strength, but they have to regain everything that's physical, not mental. So you have to relearn Haki and all that. The only way for it to work it is activated when the users all die, all of them. So to be most successful, we all have to die almost at the same time, replied Kobe. Luffy snatched the fruit and chopped it into 4 pieces, giving Usopp, Zoro, and Kobe a piece. Why me, Mr. Luffy? Asked Kobe. Because we'll have to share equally, and who else is here to share it with? Said a smiling Luffy. The whole bar was quiet. All around, no one moved. Luffy grabbed his piece and swallowed it whole in one bite. It didn't taste bad, but his whole body felt warm. Zoro was next to eat his piece, but washed it down with some steak. Kobe slowly munched on his piece he was given, while Usopp was the last to have his, which he did in like a fruit salad. After everyone had their piece, Luffy tasted the rotten taste and felt sick. Kobe vomited. Zoro drank a whole bottle of sake while Usopp had the rest of his salad. Now what? Asked Usopp. And we have an execution with me dying from a blow from Helmeppo, said Kobe. It's agreed, call up Fleet Admiral Smoker for us, Kobe. Zoro, retrieve Helmeppo for us. Usopp, get the ship ready for departure, said Luffy. The group all walked out to do what Luffy had told them. Luffy walked up to Daedon and Makino's grave. Yeah, I kind of forgot how to say their names. He remembers clearly the things that haunt him at night. The stares he got from all of his crew, their bodies littering around the battlefield of the war that took place with the revolutionaries, marines, and pirates. Marshal D. Teach, also known as Blackbeard, gathered all of Luffy's friends, including Daedon, Makino, Vivi, Nojiko, Genzo, and everyone else that Luffy had become friends with, and lured him to a trap where their straw hats were taken and handed over after Luffy became the Pirate King to the Marines, causing the war that took place. Countless lives, almost all, all of the Marines were killed, including the Celestial Dragons. Everyone except Dragon was killed in the Revolutionary Army, and him, Zoro, and Usopp were the last pirates. All Luffy remembers clearly is the body of Nami, Sabo, Garp, Brook, which body was in the ocean. He was drowned. Yamato, Shanks, Frankie was ripped apart. Robin, who was in Zoro's arms. Chopper was ripped apart by Helmeppo's wolves. Yeah, he got more wolves. Jinbei was pierced by Arlong, who had returned. Sanji was killed protecting Pudding. Rayleigh wasn't even at the war. He was killed in ambush by the admirals, including the 3 admiral after Wano. Makino was raped by Blackbeard and killed herself before Luffy could save her, and Daedon died trying to stop Blackbeard. Zoro walked up to his captain. Luffy, do you think we can do this? Go back and save everyone, and be stronger? Questioned Zoro. Yes, I want you to train with Whitebeard, Usopp with Shanks, while I train with Rayleigh and anyone else. And Kobe can do what he wants, replied Luffy. Zoro and Luffy walked through the door of Makino's bar to find Helmeppo tied up, with Usopp holding a gun to his head, and Kobe resting his legs on Helmeppo's head. Helmeppo woke up and noticed a group of 4 staring at him, as if they were waiting for him. I can escape if they don't realize. Has Kobe betrayed us, the Marines? But isn't his dream to be a Marine for life? Thought Helmeppo. Luffy, how do we plan to kill all the Marines and rule the world? Asked Kobe. Simple. It is going to be a bloody mess. A war like number 4. Half the Marines do need to be killed first. The only ones we have a problem with are the admirals and Fleet Admiral. I'll have to contact my dad. He will help, replied Luffy. Monkey D. Dragon is dead. I killed him with my own hands for the sake of Smoker, said Kobe. Luffy had a fire-type blaze in his eyes, like a demon finding its first prey, or a demon on revenge. He was bloodthirsty. Helmeppo ran out of the bar to the marine ship he and Kobe came on. He ran to the captain's cabin and locked the door. Helmeppo grabbed the Den Mushi on the desk and dialed Smoker's Den Mushi. The voice on the other end did not sound happy when they answered. Fleet Admiral Smoker, I have news of a traitor, and where the last 3 pirates are. Right. Where, Helmeppo? Where are you, and who is the traitor? Asked Smoker. Kobe, and we are on Fuchsia Village. Please hurry, said Helmeppo. So the good marine was always against us. Well, I am almost at Shellstown. Still for me, please, said Smoker. Can do, Fleet Admiral Smoker, said Helmeppo. The Den Mushi turned off. Helmeppo ran out of the captain's cabin to see Kobe standing in front of him with Zoro next to him. Zoro unsheathed Shigu, with his left hand and pointed Shiguro at Helmeppo. You should thank my captain that I don't kill you now, laughed Zoro. Helmeppo was hit in the head by a pellet that pierced his skull. Usopp jumped down from the crow's nest with a smoke in his mouth. Yeah, he picked. Luffy walked up to Usopp. Luffy smacked his left hand at Usopp, knocking him down. Listen, once we go back, I will train with Rayleigh till my 7th birthday. Well, about when I'm picked up from Shanks, I will try to. Kobe, when you go to Fuchsia Village and wait for my Gramps. Sorry, you can find and train with Whitebeard. And Usopp, I'll get Shanks to take you on when he goes to take me, but rarely if I can convince him, stated Luffy. Everyone nodded their heads. Kobe threw Helmeppo's body into the water where the Sea King would have been if Usopp didn't kill it for target practice. After 10 minutes, the group was in the bar again with a fire at their feet. What type of things could change in the time we come from? Asked Luffy, excited. I have no clue. For instance, I could be born as a Marine's son. Zoro might have a brother. You might have blood siblings, and Usopp might not lose his mum. But I have no clue. There's so many different parallel universes type things that could happen going back from what we knew. And like I said, I don't know how this devil fruit works, replied Kobe. What will we do to get stronger? Asked Usopp. Zoro could learn 4 or 5 sword styles or get a devil fruit. Usopp, you can use actual guns and get a devil fruit. Kobe can do what he wants, and I will take up a weapon. I don't know which one yet, replied Luffy. For the next 4 days, Luffy, Kobe, and Usopp and Zoro talked about their adventures and plans for the future. Well, the past. A man with 3 cigars stepped onto a fuchsia village. Well, the first thing he noticed was Helmeppo face down with a hole through his forehead. Stupid Helmeppo, I told you to distract them, not get killed. Where's Tagashi? Yeah. Smoker continued the walk through Fuchsia Village. He noticed the empty houses with doors wide open. That's right, no one lives in the 4 Blue Seas now. Everyone lives in the New World, since the world only has 20% of what it used to, thought Smoker. A man with green, messy hair appeared in front of Smoker, holding Tagashi's Shigaru. Sorry, where's Tagashi and how did you get Shigaru? Yeah, asked Smoker. Smoker, she died. I was given Shigaru when she died, replied Zoro. Don't worry, I'll have better names and whatnot. I'll have my better words for the names and all that. After this, Smoker. Sorry, why would you hold on to it and her? Asked Smoker. Because she had pride as a swordsman, and after Robin died, she was there for me, and we fell in love, stated Zoro. So the Straw Hat's 2 strongest members both have more than one lover. With you having Tagashi, Robin, and Hayora? Yeah, need to know names. I know names, but at the same time I don't. And Straw Hat Luffy having the navigator of the crew and also the daughter of Yamato. And yeah, Yamato. Yeah. Luffy walked up to Smoker with his right foot stretched out, looking at Smoker with a serious eye. Usopp was aiming at Smoker. Kobe was not watching. Did you come to fight a Smoker? And if you are, we're going to cause one. Did you come to fight a Smoker? And if you are, going to cause one if you bring them up again, said Luffy. What I mean by that is, if he brings up the Straw Hats. I came here to take you for in, replied Smoker. There's only 3 of us, stated Luffy. Kobe is included. Don't fight it, just come with me, stated Smoker. Zoro, you won't need your swords. It is time for our execution. Leave your blades here. Usopp, let's go, and Kobe helped Smoker lock us up, said a smiling Luffy. Zoro wrapped his 3 blades, Enma, Wado, Ichimonji, and Shigura enclosed in their respectable sheaths. Kobe walked over to Luffy with sea stone cuffs. Luffy had his hands out waiting to be cuffed. Smoker cuffed Usopp and Zoro. Zoro placed the cloth under a board in Makino's bar. After sliding the board back up, Zoro walked with his hands ready to be cuffed by Smoker. Zoro noticed Kobe, Luffy, and Usopp cuffed up, sitting around doing sweeter. You going to be ready anytime soon, Zoro? We have places to be and people to see, remember, chuckled Luffy. Smoker cuffed Zoro. Follow me and it will be a plain and simple death, stated Smoker. For the next 5 months, Luffy, Zoro, Kobe, and Usopp talked with Smoker about how the world government is corrupt, or when Smoker is not around. The group talked about things they are going to change. Wait, Luffy, when we left Fuchsia Village, Smoker only mentioned 2 of your 3 lives. What about Boa Hancock? Asked Zoro. Only the Straw Hats knew about me, Nami, Yamato, and Moa. I don't know how Smoker found out, though, about Nami and Yamato, replied Luffy. Remember our apprentice, Zona? Yeah, that disappeared right before we got near Raftail? I remember. Now, he always went on about how he wanted to be a marine, but then met us and said we changed his output. He even ate the Uno no Mi model Shenra after Kaido died in Wano, stated Luffy. Oh, you mean in Ensign Zona? He has purple hair, he wears a blue vest like what Luffy used to wear, has all the Straw Hats' names on his back, crossed out, and a scar over his left eye. Everyone went quiet when they realized that Zona is the same apprentice the Straw Hats, but now a marine. Smoker walked in laughing to a joke he made, obviously, since the group never saw or heard anyone else. Next to Smoker was a boy about 12, maybe 15. If it isn't the wonderful Straw Hats, 25-year-old Luffy, Usopp, 25, a 27 Zoro, and Kobe a trader, stated man. If it isn't a traitor to us, and eventually the Marines, hopefully, Zona, spat Zoro. Smoker walked over to Zoro and Usopp with both keys to their chains that held them. Zona uncuffed Luffy and Kobe, who listened carefully. Luffy followed last in line with Kobe in front of Usopp and Usopp in front of Zoro. Look, the world's strongest swordsman, said a random voice. The whole crowd of people were chattering and talking about how they thought that Luffy and Zoro were taken in. Look at the Pirate King. What was his bounty again? After the question about Luffy's bounty was brought up, all of the Straw Hats' bounties were shouted out. Why is Admiral Kobe there? And wasn't God Usopp dead? Questions started rising throughout the whole crowd about Luffy, Zoro, Kobe, and Usopp. The four were led up to a platform where 8 Marines stood with swords to execute them. Any last words? Asked Smoker, who took a drag from his cigars. Luffy had his cheerful smile. Anyone got questions for us? Asked Luffy. Why did you bring yourselves in? Asked a random person in the crowd. Are you going to have a speech? Asked a random man. What do you think about the Marines? Asked another voice. Why did you start the war that sent Marines to kill innocent civilians? Asked an angry bystander. Who said anything about bringing ourselves in? Who said we can't be going on another adventure? And don't you think it's time the pirate era ended? Or Marines and pirate war ended? Said Kobe. The Straw Hats didn't start the war. We finished it. It was started by another pirate crew. He helped the Marines slaughter innocents, said Zoro in disgust. The Marines are the ones in control, but not for long. They may have wiped us out, but that is the Marines. What I think about them or the Straw Hats, what they do is, well, just know that when the Straw Hats return, don't get in our way, stated Usopp. Usopp and Kobe had their heads on the block. The guards that were next to them, stabbed them through the back of their necks. Kobe and Usopp died with a smile that Luffy had taught them. So slap down, not stab. Slash. One stabbed and one sliced the head off. I will give a speech. Be free, have adventures. Don't let anyone tell you what to do. Even if you do get a bounty, it shows how great your adventures can be and have been, stated Luffy. Luffy and Zoro looked at each other and nodded. Till next time, Luffy, said Zoro. See you soon, Zoro. Remember, meet me at Sambodi when you are 17 and I am 15, said Luffy. Zoro just chuckled. Luffy, maybe take up swordsmanship for me, chuckled Zoro. Luffy just looked, questioning. Maybe I might. I do have to train with a weapon, chuckled Luffy. Luffy and Zoro bowed their heads as they were executed with a smile. Zoro had 3 blades stabbing him through his neck, and Luffy had his head chopped off. Remember, he's got the sea stone cuffs on Kobe's birth. It all went black for Kobe. Could hear a baby's cry. Was he the one that was crying? It can't be. Maybe it can be. Smoker, your son is awake, said the doctor. Hopefully he has his mum's blue eyes and pink hair, said Smoker. Smoker, what will you do now that you have a kid? Asked the doctor. Give him to someone to look after him and train him till he is 7, and I will train him. He will become a good Marine, just like me, said Smoker. Will you raise him, Smoker? Asked the doctor. Yes, I have to. He's my son, and I owe it to his mother, who died during childbirth. So yes, I'll raise him while he is being trained, said Smoker. Smoker scooped Kobe up in his arms. From what Smoker saw, Kobe smiled like Roger did. But he didn't, did he? So I got a great Marine for a dad. Well, maybe he's great, but not that great. How did everyone else's lives change? Did Usopp get a sibling, or did Zoro have parents? Maybe Luffy gets raised by his dad, thought Kobe. With Usopp, he was being held in his mother's hands. With Usopp. With Usopp. Was Usopp with his parents or not? Thought Kobe. Usopp's birth. Usopp, I know you are going to leave to be a pirate. Take our only child Usopp when you do, asked the crying Banchana. I can't. He is our only child. He needs a mother's love, stated Usopp. I know he will need mother love, but I am dying, and I don't know how much longer I will live. So please, take him when you do, shouted Bachan. Fine, but when I leave, I might find someone else to be with, laughed Usopp. Bachan kissed her husband, who returned the kiss. Usopp was lying in his cot near his parents' bed. I guess Kobe was right. My mom kind of lived. Well, I won't live alone, but I will be with Kaya. I know I have to be with her somehow, thought Usopp. Usopp and Bancha picked Usopp in their hands, and Usopp started crying. I have to breastfeed him. Go get dinner ready, Usopp. Banchan chuckled. Usopp leaves the room while Banchan grabs Usopp the breastfeeding. Zoro's birth. Mihawk, brother, look, your nephew, said a voice who sounded weak. Breath, sister, I find his father, the one who poisoned you after training your son. What is his name? Asked Mihawk. Zoro, please protect him, said Zoro's mother. Mihawk nodded as he held Zoro in his hands. Zoro, you know didn't know you were going to be born, and you were going to be left alone here in Shimatsuki, where a non-family member was going to raise you. But first, I have to hunt 2 people, your father and his brother, who raped and abused my sister, said a disgusted Mihawk. Is Mihawk actually my uncle, or is it because the timeline changed? I guess it will be something I don't know about. Maybe I can change my direction sense, thought Zoro. Zoro, I know you can't hear me yet, but mark my words, it will be my job to avenge your mother and train you for what you want to be in life, said Mihawk. Luffy's bird. Come in here, Garp, said a figure. So the legendary dragon had a kid. Can I see my grandchild? Asked Garp. Father, before you hold your grandchild, know I had 4 children, 2 boys and 2 girls. The oldest is named Monkey D. Luffy. You could name the rest, said Dragon. And why are you telling me this? Asked Garp. Because you are to train them and not force them to be a marine. You allow them to do what they want, or I will tarnish the great marine hero's name, said an angrified dragon. I will, son. Now leave before you are found, and I have to explain why I'm holding 4 children that are with you, and, I can't tarnish my name yet, said Garp. So I have multiple siblings. I hope I still get to meet Ace and Sabo, thought Luffy. So yeah, okay. So what things I'd want you to tell me in the comments is Luffy's name, siblings' names, devil fruits if I should, and well, Luffy's not having the Gum no Mi. So yeah, also what type of weapon should Luffy use and some other things. So yeah, and also do you want me, after you give me, do I just skip to when it starts or stuff in between? Also, as you can see, Luffy has 3 wives and Yamato is a female. And Zoro has 3 wives, where Sanji is with Pudding, and Usopp with Kaya. Brooke, no one yet. Jinbei, no one yet. And that's... Or Frankie, no one yet. So give me who I should, ship him with, if or not. But peace out for now. Here's my first video. What if?